Hello and welcome. This is going to be your reading for April 16th through the 30th, 2023. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome if you are new. I am back to doing the 12 individual readings. Thank you for being flexible with me on the last couple readings, especially my last video. I know the audio was not that good and there was a lot of distractions. So hopefully you were able to take, something away from that message that resonated with you. We're also fully in eclipse season now. So we have the first total solar eclipse at the new moon in Aries, which will be on April 19th. Also, for those of you who don't know, I am a full-time master energy therapist. I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. So it does not matter where you live. I have clients all around the world and we do schedule according to your time zone. The link below to my website has all the information available for you, as well as a 15% discount off your very first session or as a first-time client with me. So you can take advantage of that if you feel called to do so. Otherwise, we are going to get into the readings. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, any placement of Aries. Again, this is going to be your reading for April 16th through the 30th. You guys have such a spotlight on you with the new moon and total solar eclipse being in Aries on April 19th. So I'm really curious to see what the cards are going to have for you today. Let's get an overall energy out for you. And then we will pull the other cards. Oh dear, Aries, we've got the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. I feel like this should say sometimes eclipse season stings. But truly, with this message, I do feel like it is a message for you to not be afraid of what comes up or what you are faced with over, the second half of April. Whatever is being shown to you, even if it is painful or it is uncomfortable, do your best to be open to receive it, to explore it and see what is there for you. What is the lesson? Where can you grow? What do you need to release and heal that will help soothe whatever this sting is? So eclipses typically shake up whatever is out of balance or out of alignment with ourselves and our truest and best path. So if something is coming up and it stings and it's a little uncomfortable and painful, don't push it aside. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't deal with it later. Handle it now. Face it now, because you have the support of the eclipses to help you with that, okay? And remember, we are all in this together, so we're all feeling these eclipses, and your overall energy is the wasp spirit. So let's see what else we've got for you here. All right, second row is your specific person. What do we need to know about your specific person? Oops. Third row is any clarifying messages for you. Woo-wee. All right. First up, Aries, something showing up around communication. We've got the Three of Swords, Page of Wands, Four of Swords. So the Three of Swords is always about past pain and past hurt and unresolved issues that we still carry with us, and they do sting. Look at how painful these swords can be that are right through the heart. And one thing to note about this imagery is there's no blood. It's not a fresh wound. It's not a fresh pain. So this is something that most likely has been with you for a while, and eclipses may be helping to bring it to the surface so you can face it and deal with it. With the Four of Swords over here, I want you, Aries, to really be mindful of not sweeping things under the rug right now. You may want to do this. Maybe this is a pattern that you can work through and shift, but avoiding something right now, taking a nap or a time out, I'm seeing can possibly delay some of this healing or you feeling your best energy. However, with the Page of Wands here in the middle of all of this, I see you, Aries, as the little warrior that you are, kind of like, I will get through this. I will be strong. I will, follow my passion and follow what I feel to be the best. And I just want to commend you on your strength, Aries, because you are incredibly strong individuals. And it is showing here because outside of this, I'm hearing too, these two swords energies could actually be somebody that you are dealing with, and you may be the strong one being like, okay, I can get through this. Nothing can knock me down. That's their problem, not mine. But there's something here about these swords that needs to be talked about. Okay, there's something with communication that needs to be spoken about. It could be talking to somebody about a past trauma, a past wound, something that you haven't fully dealt with yet, and you don't want to sweep it under the rug anymore. You don't want to put it on the back burner. It's like front and center time. So this can be yours, or this can be somebody that you are dealing with. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and we've got that Page of Wands, so it could be another Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. Okay, second row, your specific person, Aries. Those of you who already have a specific person, here's what we need to know about their energy. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Look at all this fire energy, all this Wands energy. I will say right off the bat, Aries, I'm noticing that your specific person has also had some wounds from the past, just like you have, okay? 9 of Wands can really be, it's like a wall. They're guarded, they're protecting themselves, they're not really willing to let that down just yet. If you look at this character, they look like they just came out of battle. Like they are quite beat up and quite fearful of repeating the same challenge or issue. However, I do see they are going to be working through this. If you look at the 4 of Wands here in the middle, they've dropped 5 of those wands, and the energy on this card is much more clear. It's much more heart-centered. It's much more balanced. You got 2 wands on each side, equally placed beautifully. And then you've got the Queen of Wands energy, which is about receiving. It's about surrender, receiving, allowing in. So I think this is actually really beautiful, Aries. I'm seeing your specific person going from a lot constricted, guarded with a wall up, to really softening and leaning into trusting and allowing and receiving. So I see this as positive because this is going to shift the dynamic between you and them and whatever the situation has been. So if you're working through your past trauma and they are working through their past trauma, of course, this is where it's going to lead you to a more balanced, harmonious, honest relationship. And I do keep hearing the word communication. That has come up in other readings as well. Now is the time to be talking about these kind of issues, even if it stings. Because that movement of the energy of speaking about it, of feeling it as we're speaking it, it helps us to release, it helps us to heal. So it's incredibly important to not push things aside. We've also got Mercury in its pre-shadow retrograde. It will be fully retrograde by the end of this month. So that is also helping us with communication, getting more clear of what we want to say and express without the jumble of all of our emotions, okay? Like I said, a lot of fire energy, so Leo, Sagittarius, and other Aries energy in that row. And then we also had air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in the first row. Final messages. Look at this, Aries. You are ending with 3 major arcana cards here. So we've got the Chariot, we've got the Star card, and we've got the Devil. So the Chariot is all about movement forward. And it's movement forward with confidence, with balance, with clarity, with direction. You know where you're going. You know what you want. So the Chariot card here is showing there could be actual travel too, not just movement forward on your path and like where you're headed, but actual physical travel as well. And the Chariot, like I said, it speaks about balance, because if there's an imbalance here, when these two sphinxes go to pull this chariot, if it's out of balance, it's going to veer to the left or the right. So that balance is incredibly important to be moving forward. And I'm seeing that can have to do with the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, the good and the bad, all those parts of us that are polarized that we have. And a balance within those is where we can really move in a more neutral energy and forward movement. The star card here is incredibly healing. I'm seeing this as a time for you for rejuvenation, for healing, for letting go, and really for getting more in alignment with your true north. The star card has actually come out in almost every reading today. So there's really something happening collectively with us finding our true north and choosing our best path versus choosing the path that, we should take or that others want us to take. It's like, no. We're choosing our path that feels best to us. And with that, the devil energy is highlighting maybe some patterns, habits, and behaviors that have been in the way for you, Aries. And they may still be in the way for you. They may be popping up a little bit to be highlighted so that you can do something about them. So the devil card energy to me is not one to be afraid of. If you look at the chains around the neck here, they're actually quite loose. So at any time, these chains can come off the head and off the body, and you can be released from whatever this constriction is. Again, whether it's a belief, a pattern, a behavior, whatever, you name it, but it's your choice here with the devil. And as you move forward on your path, I see that being a lot easier to release that, okay? So you've got strong Capricorn energy, strong Aquarius energy, and then I mentioned fire, Leo, Sagittarius, or other Aries, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Those are the strongest energies coming in for you, okay? Let's see, any other messages for you, Aries? Okay, here you go. Focus. I feel this is a message to focus on the heart, Aries. Stay in your heart energy. It's going to help you move through challenges. It's going to help you move through anything that stings, which the wasp spirit is bringing through for you. So keep your focus heart centered. Come out of the mind, come out of the ego, the mental energy, and bring your focus into the heart. That is going to help really move you through all of this. It's also going to help heal your heart and allow an opening there, which is really beautiful. Okay, let's get you a spirit animal message. Alrighty, you've got the elk. Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Aries, remember that. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So even when you get stung, Aries, you guys are strong and courageous and you always move forward. And that was the message of you here with this Page of Wands. So you are guided and protected by the elk spirit through the end of April. All right, I think that's all that's coming through for you, Aries. I hope this resonates. You can always watch your moon sign, rising, Jupiter, your Venus, whatever placement of Aries. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, and comments. They do make a difference for the channel, and I love reading your comments, and I do respond to them, so thank you for that. If you missed the intro, I am a full-time master energy therapist. I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. It doesn't matter where you live or how far apart we are. I have clients all around the world at this point. We do schedule according to your time zone. So the link below to my website has all the information on the distance energy healing and therapy and what it can do for you and how it can support you. There is also a 15% discount off your very first session with me or as a first-time client. So you could take advantage of that as well if you feel called to do so, Aries. All right, I think that's it. I'm wishing you a beautiful finish to April. I'm sending you lots of love through this new moon total solar eclipse in Aries. Soak in that energy, use it to support you and guide you to your next phase, Aries. And I will see you guys back here for the first half of May readings. Take care.